Hello everyone and welcome back to my brand new channel, Inexpensive Beauty, and this is Nikki, your Mohawk Maiden, and I just want to talk really quick about foundation. This morning I was looking into my medicine cabinet or my medicine chest, and I noticed how much foundation I had. And pure coincidence, I was reading an old issue of Glamour, just trying to get some tips on things that I would like to talk about with you all, and I found an article on foundation. It was the March Glamour 2011. It's page 152 to 154. And in the article, they hit on some key points that I wanted to share with you guys, because do not feel alarmed when it comes to foundation. If you have 3, 4, even 5 shades or different types of foundation, that is very, very normal. Foundation is such a tricky subject, and many women have a hard time with it. But foundation is one of those things that can make or break your look. So just to kind of encourage you guys, as far as the foundation thing goes, I'm going to first air out my own dirty laundry and show you guys what is actually in my own medicine chest. Feel free to judge me. Feel free to send comments. I have tried every type of foundation there is, because you have to consider your skin type, whether you have hyperpigmentation, if you have acne scars, if you have large pores. I mean, skin is very sensitive, so you must pick the right product. And I'm going to show you what I had in my medicine cabinet. So the first thing I want you guys to know is I am the queen of Revlon anything, especially foundation. And I saw this in the Walgreens. It was like $1, maybe $1.25, and it was the Mineral Mousse Color Stay. And I've only worn this a couple of times. It's very liquid based. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it goes in okay. I just haven't worn it a lot because it kind of gives me an orange tinge. So this has been sitting in my cabinet. I have even tried the Maybelline Fit Me, and I am a shade between 355 and 350. Didn't like that. Really oily. Did not work for my skin at all. Another thing that I tried was the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. I did not like this. This broke me out so bad. It was totally awful. I do not recommend this if you have oily skin or if you sweat a lot. This broke me out within a day. I had pimples. I never, ever, ever get pimples. It was just not good for me. It was not a good look. I do not recommend this to anyone. Another thing that I had was the Dream Liquid Mousse. And I am a cross between the caramel and the cocoa. And I actually like this. This is one of the first foundations that I actually stuck with. I had to blend them because the cocoa was too light and the cocoa was too dark and the caramel was too light. Let me show you that. But other than that, if I mixed it, just one quick pump of each, mixed it, great. I mean, it gave me great coverage. It didn't break me out. It covered up the blemishes. Like I have a scar on my nose when I was small. I actually fell on the steps of a bike and I have a permanent scar. So I try to cover that as much as possible. I do have some blemishes on my face, not many. So this is great for people who don't have a lot of skin issues or skin problems. And it covers very well, and it gives you an airbrushed look. I like this product. This is one thing I would recommend from Maybelline. Another thing that I like is Marabella Skin Tint. And Skin Tint is simply a moisturizer with color to it. And this is the color that I like. It is pretty expensive. No, it is expensive. This stuff is about $30 a pop. I only wear this when I'm going out. It is very liquidy. It doesn't have a lot of consistency, and it's not thick at all. So I only need like 1 or 2 pumps. Like, I'll shake it really quick, and you guys can see how liquidy that is. It's so liquidy. But it blends very, very, very well, and I like it a lot. Look at that, just from me blending it. I mean, it blends wonderfully. And I only wear this if I'm going out to someplace special and I need an absolutely flawless look. It provides great coverage, and you don't need a lot of it because, like I said before, it's very liquidy. So this is not bad. Another thing that I actually have tried is the Revlon Custom Creations, and I like this. If you take a good look at it, you have the light side and the dark side, and you can adjust it. I don't know if you guys can see the numbers on the side, but you can kind of adjust it for the color that you're seeking, and when you're not using it, you can actually lock it as well. See that? You can lock it. So you don't get this all over the place or it doesn't leak or anything like that, but it's actually two colors, a light and a dark, and the foundation has SPF in it, and you can customize it. It says adjust dial to customize shade, and this is some excellent, when I say excellent stuff, I love this. This is one of the things that Revlon actually did right, and this is actually speaking to women of color, and I love products that speak to women of color because I am one. My favorite thing that I use every day in the fall, in the winter, and sometimes in the spring, it all depends what the weather's like, is the Revlon Color Stay Makeup with Soft Flex, and it is combination oily skin, and it's 400 caramel. I love this stuff. It gives you like an oil-free shine. It gives you a natural, flawless look. And it's transfer resistant, so once you put it on, you're not getting it all over your clothes and stuff, because that can be annoying, especially if you're wearing a white shirt or a light color. And it just provides like great coverage. This is some great stuff. Great stuff. I recommend this to anyone who is looking for a drugstore foundation that is just comparable as MAC, Makeup Forever, anything high price and high end. This is a great substitute. And now I'm going to show you the powders that I've gone through. So I wear powders, like you guys know, in the summer, and I have tried a couple of powders. I have tried, let's see, Color Stay Mineral Foundation, which isn't bad. It has a little brush at the tip, so when you open it, see that? That's basically what you're getting. It's not bad. It gives you a great cover, but like I said, for some odd reason, their minerals always give me like a orange tinge, so I don't wear these a lot. The next thing that I wear that I absolutely swear by, which is very inexpensive, is the CoverGirl Sensitive Skin. This is in CoverGirl Clean Tawny, and this is actually the darkest color that they have of this. And it's $2.65, and I wear this every day. It's for sensitive skin, people who have the itchies, like I call them, who have a lot of allergies, who are hypoallergenic. I'm sorry, who have a lot of allergies, who are allergic to a lot of things. This is hypoallergenic, so it keeps that itch factor away. See that? Sorry, guys, my nose is itching. And I also use a powder. I wouldn't even call it a powder. I'll call it a bronzer. This is Revlon, and does it tell me? Darn, it doesn't. This is the darkest powder they have. It's a bronzer, and Revlon has three. If you ever go in the drugstore, they're side by side. There is a pink and white one. That's for people who have very fair skin. There is a lighter version of this, and then this is the darkest one. I use this all the time. It's really, really good. I like it a lot, and it gives me a nice sun-kissed glow, and you don't need a lot of it, which is also good. And what I really, really swear by, and what I have brought that I will spend and splurge on, is Benefit. Benefit is a very different type of makeup. I use the Get Even Blot Away Shine and Discoloration Face Powder. And as you can see, this one is 03, so it's light on the inside. Comes like that. And very, very light. And I actually use 3 color powders when I'm doing my foundation, just to give myself contouring and shading and bringing in the light the way that I would like to as far as my face. And another big thing about foundation is primer. I use a couple of things. I do like CoverGirl Oil of Olay Simply Ageless. I do like the Benefit Pore Professional, and this is a pore minimizer. I also do like Prep and Prime by MAC. I do like this stuff. I don't like the glitter so much of it, but I do like it. It's pretty good. But it's so funny. On the back it says, do not use in the lip area. And I'm thinking to myself, when you put your primer on, don't you go like this? And I'm sure you cross your lips. I don't know. So if you swell up, that's what happened. And then I do use a Girl Meets Pearl. This is by Benefit also. And this is a liquid pearl for face. And I like this stuff a lot. I'll turn it so you can see it. And I'll just, it's a wind up. See if you guys can see that. And when it comes out, it's like that. And what this does is it creates a nice sheen, or it gives you a nice glow. You can almost use this instead of blush. And I like this a lot. It's a really, really good product. But Benefit is expensive. I think this, and the powder was like $80. It's not cheap, but it's good stuff. So if you're going to splurge on something, get something good. The other thing, concealer. I only use one concealer, and it's by Mirabella. And it's actually a shade lighter than me. And it is called Diminish. And it's pretty good. It's thick. It's kind of like, it's almost like running toothpaste over your hand, is what I want to say. I like this stuff a lot as well.